Your aim is terrible, but don't worry, it might just be your settings. I'm Koloscole. I don't just help people find the right controller settings, I help them understand why they're the right controller settings. Today we're breaking down look sensitivity, ADS sensitivity, and one of the most misunderstood settings in Fortnite, boost. If you haven't watched the intro video to the series, watch that first. Alrighty, let's start with look sensitivity. Look sensitivity controls how fast your camera moves when you're not aiming down sights, otherwise known as hipfire. Horizontal speed controls how fast you look left and right. Vertical speed controls how fast you look up and down. I personally keep both at 38% because I want the same speed in every direction, but your ideal value depends on how quickly you want to turn while still staying in control. Now let's talk about boost. Boost is an additional turning speed that's only applied when your right stick is pushed all the way to the edge. That means your normal sensitivity stays exactly the same for the small and medium stick movements. But when you fully push the stick, Fortnite adds extra speed so you can turn around faster. I keep both my horizontal and vertical boost at 0% because I want my camera movement to be completely predictable. No matter how far I move my stick, I always know how my camera is going to respond. Next is ADS. ADS stands for aim down sights. So these settings only affect your aim while you're aiming with a weapon. Just like before, ADS horizontal speed controls left and right movement, and ADS vertical speed controls up and down movement. I use 13% for both because it gives me enough precision to track players without feeling too slow. There's also ADS boost, and it's the same idea as before. Your ADS sensitivity is increased when your left stick is completely deflected. So what's your perfect sensitivity? Well, there isn't a one-size-fits-all. Don't just copy my settings and expect to become cracked overnight. I've been playing on controller for years and I'm still improving. Start by finding a look sensitivity that's fast enough to let you turn around in close range fights, but slow enough that you can still control your camera. When I first started, my look sensitivity was too low. It made close to medium range fights feel easier, but if someone jumped behind me, I simply couldn't turn around fast enough. If you're dealing with the same problem, adding a little horizontal boost can help. It keeps your normal camera movement slow and controlled while giving you extra turning speed when you fully push the stick. Long term though, the goal should be to learn a higher sensitivity rather than relying on boost. Now let's talk about ADS sensitivity. I used to think my ADS sensitivity was too slow because I couldn't keep up with moving targets, so I kept raising it, and all that did was make me less accurate. The real problem wasn't my settings, it was my gameplay. You shouldn't be aiming down sights just to track someone. Use your look sensitivity to get your camera on target first, then ADS right before you shoot. That lets you take advantage of the lower ADS sensitivity for more precise aim. What about shotguns? Most of the time, you should be hip firing in close range fights, but if you have time to line up a big headshot, quickly ADS just before you shoot. That extra precision can help you land every pellet. The biggest takeaway is this: if you're trying to move your camera quickly to keep up with an opponent, stay in hip fire. Use ADS to make the shot, not to chase the target. It might feel strange at first if you're used to ADSing all the time, but once you break that habit, your track